Would you be able to bring something that causes people whom you do not know to be able to stand up and give you a standing ovation like Susan Boyle got? People who were not ready to listen to her, people who describe her as not attractive because of her gifting, because of her talent, because she has worked on herself, she has added value to herself, she has processed herself. People are happy to take up the gifts that she has. Now, personal initiatives suggest to us the idea of process. Process is the stage that a raw material takes before it moves to a finished product. Now, when we see an apple, we are so excited about it, and an apple probably has less price in terms of you purchasing it. When you walk to the next mall, when you walk to the next supermarket, and you want to buy an apple juice in a can or in a pack, you realize that the price between them has changed drastically. The price of the actual apple in your hand is lesser than the price of the one on the shelf. The price of the one on the shelf is way much more expensive. Why? The difference between them is processing. The one on the shelf has been processed. It has been refined. It has gone through several changes, several transformations. Until you refine yourself, until you refine your gift, nobody is ready to purchase you. Nobody is ready to put you on the shelf. Nobody is ready to sell you. Nobody is even ready to ask of your price, to ask of your value, to ask of what you bring on board. But when you sharpen your gifting, you go in your closet, you work on yourself, you develop yourself, you cut down on movies if you are not going to be an actor. You cut down on certain things which do not naturally reflect to your talent, and develop yourself. Very soon, people are going to give you a standing ovation. So work on yourself, develop yourself, move from being a local champion, move from being a champion in your industry, move to having national recognition. Now, beyond having a national recognition, there are people who are known only in their country, whom only their country applaud them. Their gifting is of value to only the country they find themselves in. Your story should not be like that. You want to have international recognition, that going globally. Your gifting is of benefit to other countries, that you receive awards on international platforms. That is the kind of mindset that you have to have. That is the kind of consciousness that you have to have. That when they are calling people in your local industry, your name is mentioned. They are calling people in your national platform, your name is mentioned. Now, going globally, are you able to work shoulder to shoulder with international giants, international key people, international stakeholders? This is the mindset that you have to have. Is your gifting being of value to nations, to countries? Take your gifting beyond the local level. Take your gifting beyond the industry level of influence. Now take your gifting to the national level. But you don't want to remain there. You have to have an international appeal. So people are not only receiving awards from Vodafone Music Awards night, they are receiving BET awards. Why? Because their gift transcends beyond national. It goes international. It goes global. This is the kind of person you want to be. That your gift is celebrated nationally, internationally. This is the mindset that you have to have. With this consciousness, with this awareness that your gift is not going to remain with you alone, that you want to multiply your gift, you realize that you have to play on a certain platform. You have to be so conscious, you have to be so deliberate in watching international stars, in studying international giants, knowing how they contribute to making changes, knowing how they contribute in bringing something on board. You don't want to be known in your country alone. You don't want your gifting to be realized in your country alone. Why? This is an error. Your gifting have to transcend. You have to be of benefits to bigger bodies. You have to be of global benefits. It has to be of international benefits. This is how God has called you, because God has put a gifting in you which is bigger than yourself. Your gifting is bigger than your family, it's bigger than your local community, it's bigger than your industry. Your gifting, what God has put into you, is bigger than your country. It has an international significance. Take your gifting there. The Bible says that nobody lights a candle and puts it under a table. Where are you putting your talent today? Where are you putting your gifting today? Permit me to suggest to you that the platform on which you position your gifting, the platform on which you position your talent, is so crucial to your development. This parable by Jesus helps us to know that your candle, your light, your talent is supposed to shine for a lot of people, for the whole community, for the whole nation, for global relevance, for people nationwide, for people across your nation to hear of you, not only for the sake of hearing of you, to benefit from your light. Your talent is a light. Your gifting is a light that shines for other people to benefit from.